Hi everyone, happy Monday and welcome to this week's edition of the Bobcast. Thanks for getting on. Thanks for all the comments, feedback, topic suggestions, and emails. I truly appreciate it, and all the shares. Tonight's Bobcast, as you can see clearly by the title, How Do You Want to Be Remembered? Very clear topic. Maybe a little confusion in the middle somewhere, but we're going to clear that up for you. So before we get started, because as always, I'm probably going to be on a rant, and there's my love, Anastasia. Hi, sweetheart. I'm going to go on a rant, so let's just tell you how to reach out to me to start with. As always, on Facebook, it's Bob Norman. My business pages are Buff Monkey Marketing and also Ultimate Streaming Media. You can reach out to me there. On Instagram, it's Buff_Monkey. On Twitter, it's @Buff_Monkey. On email, it's buff_monkey@reagan.com. Reagan spelled just like the president. And on YouTube, my channel is Big Norm 1963. Go on there and subscribe. It's free. Share the videos. Like I said, continue with the feedback. And there's my brother, my big brother. All right, Uncle Bill. Beeve. All right, let's get started. So in the past, I've talked about not worrying about what other people think of you. And you may be wondering how the topic of how you want to be remembered. Hi, Pam. It sounds like maybe there's a conflict there. But what I'm talking about is how you conduct yourself. Not necessarily worried about what some stranger thinks of you or what some people in a room that you walk into think of you. But how you conduct yourself is what I'm talking about here. So how do you want to be remembered? See, anyone can talk the talk, but you have to walk the walk because actions truly speak louder than words. So let me ask you, are you a man or woman of honor, of integrity, of kindness, of strength? I just said hi to my big brother, my Uncle Bill, and he is. He's been a role model for me my whole life. Still is to this day. He exhibits those characteristics. How do you want to be remembered? How do you conduct yourself? Do you conduct yourself with honor, integrity, kindness, and strength? Or do you need to work on that a little bit? See, when I talk to you, I look you in the eye. I explain things very clearly. I'm very clear about what I need, want, or offer if we're talking business or if we're friends or family. When I shake your hand and give you my word, you can bank on it that I'm going to do everything I can to keep my word. Is that what you do? Or do you just say what that person wants to hear at that particular time and then move on with your day and give it no more thought? I'm going to tell you something. There's a business saying. I saw this and I loved it, and it's really a great way to keep your business. This is for business people, but you'll get the point. And it says, your smile is your logo, your personality is your business card, and how you leave people feeling after having an experience with you becomes your trademark. And that applies in life as well. How do you make people feel when you deal with them? So what is your trademark in life? So that saying doesn't just necessarily apply to business. What's your trademark in life? When people talk about you, or when someone says, do you know Bob Norman? What do they say? Oh, yeah, I know him, or yeah, he's a great guy, or whatever. What impression do you leave on people by the way you conduct yourself with them? So here's what I want to tell you. People may not always remember what you said, but they will remember how you made them feel. That's my old buddy Ed. Hi, Ed. People are going to remember how you made them feel. Okay? I do not leave my friends and family, my Anastasia, without hugs, kisses, I love yous, all around. Doesn't matter. I don't leave there without letting you know how I feel or without reminding you how I feel. I don't end phone calls. If I love you, when I end a phone call, I tell you I love you. I don't end text conversations without an I love you. When I talk to my daughter when we're texting, please tell the boys I love them. Give them hugs for me. Okay? You got to let people know how you feel. You've got to conduct yourself the way you want to be remembered. See, today, if you noticed, I posted on Facebook some pictures. Hi, Mo. Coach Mo. I posted some pictures on Facebook of me with my grandsons for the first day of school. And you're the best woman I've ever met, Anastasia. I posted some pictures of me and my grandson's first day of school. See, I don't miss the first day of school. I haven't missed the first day of school since Braden, the oldest grandson, started preschool. I'm there. And guess what? They're going to remember when they're older. They're going to remember that Pap was there. First day of school every year. And maybe they'll do that with their kids or grandkids as well. And that's just a little example because, see, kids don't need expensive presents. I cut down my Christmas spending a couple of years ago because as I went on my personal growth journey, I started to realize that those expensive presents were maybe just people trying to keep up with the Joneses or whatever it is, and that's not what those boys need. See, the things that I remember from my childhood about holidays, my Uncle Bill and I, the Christmas tree fell over one year and we got in trouble for it when we were kids. But those things are the things that I remember. I couldn't tell you what in the world I got for Christmas that year. But I remember I remember that tree falling over and my mom and dad's reaction and my Uncle Bill and I claiming that all we did was turn the TV on and it fell over. And that's what I remember. So kids don't need expensive presents. They don't need your presents with a T. They need your presence. Okay, they need you to teach them how to do things. They need you to show them how to cook something, how to fix a car, how to work on something, how to treat other people, how to go after your dreams. When I retired, my grandsons really didn't know Captain Norman. They know Pat Bob as a business guy who does these businesses. They may not know exactly what it is, but for example, over the weekend I did a business with my ISTV business. I did a show up in Monroe, Brother Dave, and they saw me preparing for that, and they'll see pictures of that, and they'll see me trying to accomplish things. They see me back in school. They see all these different things, and that's what I want them to see. I want them to learn how to do things from me. We go out in the yard and pass football. Maybe we talk about life. I take Braden canoeing, or Dalton and I go do something. That's what kids need, okay? I don't care if you can buy them a $5,000 gaming system. That gaming system will be something that they don't remember when they're older. What they'll remember is how you made them feel. What they'll remember is what you taught them. They are going to do as you do, not as you say. I don't care how much you like it. I don't care if you like it or don't like it, believe it or don't believe it. It's the facts. You're entitled to your own opinion, but not your own facts. Kids are going to follow your example. Okay? See, and I always say that I want to be the kind of man that my grandsons want to be like. See, I remember my grandpap Norman. I see my cousin Holly on here. I remember my grandpap Norman, and I remember how I felt when he would take me to the carnivals, and we would watch wrestling together, and we'd do all these things together. And my grandpap means I remember the times us out in the car or going on Sunday drives and doing those things and watching Gunsmoke together, and I still watch Gunsmoke, and I think of him every time. See, that kind of stuff is what sticks with people. So how do you conduct yourself? How are you going to be remembered whenever you're no longer around? What kind of a legacy are you going to leave? So I'm going to finish up. We're going to run it a little bit shorter tonight, hopefully. But I'm going to start doing these, also making them available in more detail to folks. And I'll come out with some more details and information on that soon. So before I leave, I want to say this to you. Live the way you want to be remembered. Bottom line, Live the way you want to be remembered. Keep up the feedback, the comments, the shares. Like I said, subscribe on YouTube. Share these videos with folks that maybe need to hear them. If you know someone in your life that could use to hear some of the advice that I give. But last and again, live the way you want to be remembered. Everybody have a great evening. Have a great rest of the week. Go out and walk the walk and live the way you want to be remembered. Good night.